Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrines Google Hangout. And the title of this show is How YouTube Black N.A.M.B.L.E, which is North American Men Boy Loving Association, slipped under everybody's radar. For the last 8 years, Black N.A.M.B.L.E has been in power, and everyone has allowed it to slip under their radar because of their hate for Carl Albert Davis, because of his inability to read, write, spell, and give them what they love, because they love the Black Greek system so much that they've been taught that education is the way to success and everything else. They have attacked Carl Albert Davis. But Carl Albert Davis here to attack back today. And when saying that, I have something to present to the community to deal with this attack on Carl Albert Davis, who is the head of the True Israel of God, and people don't like the True Israel of God. So we're going to start out, and I ain't the reader, so I ain't going to be reading. I'm going to let the computer read, right?
Unmasking a disturbing ideology.
So we're going to be unmasking a disturbing ideology. It's an ideology that's out there, a Greek frat ideology.
Former President Barack Obama suggested during an appearance on his wife's podcast earlier this week that men need gay friends to learn empathy and kindness while preparing for potentially fathering a son who identifies as gay or non-binary.
So they saying that people need gay friends to learn empathy and kindness. When did empathy and kindness come from the gay community? When did it come from them? Or who taught this ideology? I believe the Greeks did. Alexander the Greek, in that warring period of time.
Appearing during an episode of I.N.O., a podcast hosted by former First Lady Michelle Obama and her brother, Craig Robinson, the former president discussed with the two how best to raise boys. At one point during their hour-long discussion, Barack Obama, who noted he was raised by a single mother, suggested that boys need male figures in their lives other than their fathers to provide perspective, and then immediately pivoted to explain the influence one of his gay professors at Occidental College had on him. No matter how good the dad is, he can't be everything, and then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad, Obama said. One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college, at a time when the gay folks still weren't out, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant.
See? Obama went through it, so he want others to go through it. He done been through them doors, so he want others to go through them doors. So he's taking a political stance to open them doors. So once again, I'm going to let the computer read.
Barack Obama says young boys need a gay man in their life for guidance and that having only a father around isn't enough. He believes being around gay men helps boys develop emotional awareness, empathy, and a broader perspective. Obama recalled that one of his most important.
See, this is what Barack said, because Barack then left that church identity he had when he first became the president. It was Black nationalism that caused a lot of problem with the Europeans. He was the Donald Trump before there was a Donald Trump. The publicity and the anger and the racism and stuff that went around Barack Obama like never before. But we also have visuals of this situation. Let's deal with the visuals of this situation so you can see it for yourself.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's it, people. That's it. Barack said it. It's in the world now. It has been unleashed on the world. A black man has said this. Now let's get back to my little page thing. Because I'm going to go deeper and deeper. Before this came out, I was already on Chris Harris, Khalil Money, and the different black leaders, influencers in the YouTube black community, or you call it black sector if you want to, or whatever, the conscious community and all of them, right? So now the narrative is,
in a world already burdened by injustice, corruption, and abuse, a new, deeply controversial term has emerged from the shadows: Black N.A.M.B.L.E.
Black N.A.M.B.L.E has emerged from the shadows. Like I said, they've been under everybody's radar since Hassan Camel has came to this community and told you about his mentor, Africa Bambaataa. Yeah, I know it's shocking. It shocked me. I'm in the midst of the war. I'm in the midst of this war. The same war Tupac Shakur was fighting, I'm fighting the same war. You know why? Because I love the hell out of Tupac. And somehow or another, I done got drawn into the war too. Clearly aware of this.
What is it? Black Greeks.
So what is this that's going on, this ideology and stuff? You know, what's his name from Sarnetta TV? Jabbar, he's a black Greek. Do you know it? That's why when me and him debated and I brought up the queer stuff, he was highly offended. Made me win the debate though, because he was afraid to touch on the black queerness and stuff that was taking its hold on the community at the time. Who is it? Barack Obama and affiliates, black Greeks. And what do it mean for our community? If we all don't come together, join the fight, these devils, we're gonna lose. And you need an autonomous body to be able to do it. And I suggest that the autonomous body be the true Israel of God. Right? Let's move on.
N.A.M.B.L.E, the North American Man-Boy Love Association, has long been synonymous with disturbing ideologies and criminal advocacy. Now, a darker, racially coded term has surfaced online: Black N.A.M.B.L.E.
Black N.A.M.B.L.E. I've been talking about them. They haven't fell under my radar because I was dealing with Khalil Money, who was dealing with DJ K. Slade that was trying to make hip hop. That's why they made the Zulu Nation the first gay family.
Some claim it's a slur. Others say it's a coded movement. Many don't even know what it means, and that's exactly the problem.
People don't, if you told somebody N.A.M.B.L.E. or N.A.M.B.L.E, they don't watch South Park where I'm from. They might watch on Netflix Good Time and this and that black stuff. Though it's here. In certain blacks, the black intelligentsia, which is Chris Harris' movement, which he tried to steal from me because I was out here with the black intelligentsia, but I even left the black term. I done left all that stuff. But Chris Harris stole it and he turned it into the black N.A.M.B.L.E. He turned it into the black N.A.M.B.L.E. where the black elitists have gay friends to teach them empathy and stuff because the Bible, from their point of view, can't do shit for them. Fuck that God of that Bible and everything else they say about that God of that Bible. We don't want to follow that shit, and you know why? Because they queers.
Today, we break down what Black N.A.M.B.L.E. really represents or misrepresents. Where did the term originate? Who's using it? And why is it sparking outrage across black communities?
It ain't sparking no outrage around the black community because the black community is scared and afraid to say that we have them amongst us. That's why, once again, I advocate for the true Israel of God. Y'all join with that. We do that. We fight that. We the true advocates. Damn what a nigga say. Damn what a nigga say.
While no official acronym has been publicly defined for N.A.M.B.L.E., online forums, conspiracy blogs, and social media whisper campaigns are painting a dangerous narrative. The idea that black voices, especially black male activists, artists, and leaders, are being falsely associated with perversion and criminality under a recycled label of shame.
Let's keep going, people. We'll let the computer speak so you thieves that like to steal from me can steal from it.
Expert 1. This isn't just a smear, it's a form of psychological warfare. It's how they demonize powerful black figures without evidence.
So, I'm one of them that they try to say I'm down with this shit. I ain't never been down with this shit. Stop lying on Israel doctrine or Carl Lambert Davis. Stop it. Y'all want to believe a white woman lies? Like it was stated. If they say I was looking up child porn, what Khalil Money was doing was child porn. Because he one of them guys that look over or this and that. He's a step grandfather to a child and he fed the child his toes. Though the child chose to suck his toes, he allowed the child to do it. He allowed the child to do it. Then I go to Chat GPT, get some information and stuff, and he won't agree with Chat GPT. But when I told him that he was foul in what he was doing, he didn't want to agree. But he won't disagree with that artificial intelligence.
Expert 2. It weaponizes fear and disgust, playing on racist tropes about black masculinity and sexuality. From Malcolm X to contemporary influencers, the weaponization of identity has always been a tactic of oppression. But with Black N.A.M.B.L.E., The danger lies in its vagueness, a label with no clear target, yet maximum damage.
Maximum damage. Maximum damage. But we are just starting on this conversation. We just started on this conversation, baby. Don't get mad. Get involved. Get informed.
This isn't just about one word. It's about how language is used to distort truth, breed division, and silence dissent.
Ain't that's what Khalil have been doing? I got beef with Carl Lab and Israel Doctrine. Everything he say, I'm gonna do this and do that. Man, you cannot mess with me. That's why you keep running from me. Into the YouTube world, what I suggest is come up with a cash app or something, grow a big pot of money. Where the winner of a debate, between me and Khalil, can get the money. And when we got enough money and enough people behind it, we can go to war. We can sit down and pull out our knives, guns, and ammo and go to war. He's afraid because he feel like he ain't gonna get nothing out of it but a well-whooped tail. But see, I think of that stuff because I ain't running. He is the one that's running. I bet you he won't suggest what to do to get a debate going. With a real moderator and everything else, not none of this conscious community bullshit that's going on the internet. That nigga, he stopped my debate with Cleo Monago, who is the same gender sex dude, black dude. He stopped that debate. He told Cleo, don't fuck with me. He stopped that debate, but he won't debate and he won't allow other people to debate me. Because he's a federal government agent and he scared the shit out of Cleo Monago because he ain't nothing but a black queer that'll let another man punk his bitch ass. But I love the brother. But I ain't speaking nicely about no fucking queer.
The black community has faced centuries of slander, defamation, and targeted attacks. Let's not allow a shadowy phrase to divide us further. Let's question the source, challenge the narrative, and reclaim the truth.
Reclaim the truth that no man needs a homosexual friend because those people that you are around, or as the Bible said, ungodly counsel, we don't need that shit.
Bell subscribe for full coverage and interviews. Public address loudspeaker. Join the conversation. Number Black Truth Matters. Subscribe. Watch next. Donate to community justice fund.
Donate to a community justice fund. It ain't gotta be mine. Find someone in the community that's fighting for our youth and help them. Just because I can't say the people in my town don't mean the children in the next town over can't be saved. You got to want to save them. With that said, that's my little show for the day. 18 minutes. Hey, that's the founding groundwork laid down. Eschatology is the shit. We in the end times, people. Get your fight on. Don't go out without a fight.